Hello students, today we are going to see about the introduction to Python modules. What is a module? It's a simple file. It is only a file which contains Python code or Python programs. Okay, which having extension of Python program itself. Okay, so what is the need for Python module or why Python modules? What are Python modules? So real world applications will have millions of lines of code. Okay, imagine a particular program which manages our school itself. Okay, for managing the teachers information, then managing the students information, then managing office information, then another other parts are there too. Okay, in that case, if a particular error happens in a single part in the part of teachers, then what happens? Entire program has to be changed. So it is very difficult to manage and maintain very large application which having millions of lines of code. Okay, so to avoid these difficulties, large programs or large applications are organized into small pieces, or large programs is divided into small pieces. These small pieces are called modules. Okay, so why we are splitting these files? Okay, if an error happens in a particular code relation, that is in our example the school management application, if a particular error happens in the teacher session, then the entire program has to be changed. Okay, if it is modularized, that means divided into small pieces or related modules. Okay, then what happens? If a particular error happens in the teacher session, only that section has to be changed or error has to be corrected in that particular portion only. So you don't have to change the entire programs. Okay, so a module is a file consisting of Python definitions, functions, classes, variables which are related to each other. Okay, so a Python module contains program code which is suitable or which is created for a particular purpose only. So a related files are grouped in one section, and then another section having another related sections. Okay, so modules are small pieces which are divided from the Python, a large Python program. Okay, so that is what Python. If you want to speak in terms of splitting a Python program, first we need to learn about the components of a Python program. Okay, first we are going to see libraries or packages. What are libraries or packages? Library or packages we will see in detail. Libraries, in simple terms we can say a library is a Python. Library in Python is a collection of various modules together. Okay, then packages also having the same meaning. Then modules means the file containing Python program, then submodules and functions. These modules can be again divided into submodules or functions. We have already learned that function is a set of lines which having a certain function or set of lines combined together, program lines combined together. We are going to see what a module is. What is the definition of a module? Okay, so Python module is a file that contains Python definitions, functions, variables, classes and statement with the .py extension. So a text file has extension .txt, and then this a movie file will have extension .mp4, etc. will be there. So like that, a Python module is a file that contains Python definitions or functions or variables or classes which are related to each other, and statements with the .py extension, which means that it will be opened with the Python without any need of any other file management software. Package. What is a package? A Python package is a directory of Python modules. Okay, so it's a folder. In simple terms we can say it is a folder which contains created modules or submodules. Okay, so we will divide our program into different modules there. Then we have to store these modules or save these modules somewhere, right? So to store these modules, we will create a folder or a directory. Then we will save that particular set of codes modules in that particular directory. Such directory is called a package. To initialize a package, we need a file which having this initialization file we need. So in the coming sessions, we will discuss about that. So a Python library is a collection of packages or a collection of common or core modules. Okay, we have already said that there are modules with the general purpose uses are there. For example, a math module. Okay, a math module which helps us to perform mathematical operations on Python. Okay, such kind of common modules are combined together to form a library. So there is math library is there, random library is there, then statistical library is there, so etc. So Python library is a collection of packages and a collection of common or core modules. Okay, so that's what a Python library is. So it is a perfect definition of a Python module. So a Python module is a file consisting of Python code that can define functions, classes and variables related to a particular task. Okay, so a module is created to perform a particular task only. Then the classes, functions, variables and statements related to that particular task that are used to perform that particular task is grouped together to form a module. Then a module allows us to organize our code by grouping related code. So related codes are grouped into modules and our program will be organized. So in that case, if we encounter an error, we can directly go to the respective part and solve that error. We don't have to scan the entire program. You don't have to search the entire program to find that error. You can directly go to the respective part and find the error and solve it. Okay, so the Python module allows us to organize our code also. Some advantages of using a module. Okay, so ability to import as necessary. So once we are created a module, whenever we need that module, we can import it into our program. That means multiple times we can import the module. Once created and stored in a directory, we can import it. Okay, then reusability. Okay, once a module is created, not only into that particular program we are using, this module is used, but into another program also, these modules can be imported and used. Okay, so imagine as an example, if there is a school software, then there is a teacher module is there to handle teacher related functions. Then student module is there to manage student related actions. Then office management module is there to manage office related applications such as paying fees, then processing hall tickets, etc. There is also. Then if you want to create another software using Python that manages student details only, then we can import this module we have already created for the school management application. There is a student module is there, so we can import that student module from the school management software to the next software, which is student management software. Okay, so a Python module can be used in multiple programs. Okay, it is not limited to a single program. Once created and saved, it can be used in multiple programs. Then ability to organize code. We have already discussed about the organization of Python program using modules. If related codes are grouped together to form different modules are there. Okay, different parts in a particular program. Okay, we can directly go to the necessary part and find the error or any modification. We don't have to scan the entire program, thereby organizing our Python program. Then make the code easier to understand. Okay, so imagine a program with millions of lines there. You will be totally confused or you will be lost by seeing that particular code. You will not understand a thing. But if it is categorized and modularized, then you can understand this particular system is for this particular purpose. Then you can understand and make the code easier to use by using these modules. Then code is categorized. Okay, similar as the organization. Okay, similar type of attributes can be categorized and placed in a single module. Okay, similar type can be categorized into single module. Then this particular module can be identified as for a particular task only. Okay, so it is very easy to understand and use. How to create a module? Okay, so there is 3 steps are there. Okay, so first step you have to write the code you want to put inside a module. Okay, so you are writing a program or you are creating a software application. Okay, you have to write the code and you want to put inside a module. Okay, for example, we are calculating the area of certain shapes. Okay, so there is multiple shapes are there. Okay, so in your program you are calculating the area of multiple shapes like circle, square, then triangle, then cylinder, etc, etc. Okay, so you want to create a module to, so you want to create module for each and every shapes. So thereby you can easily understand that this particular is for creating area for a circle, this particular module is for calculating the area of a rectangle, etc. Okay, so first you have to write the functions and code for calculating the area of a particular shape. Then you have to save it as the particular module. For example, area rectangle module, then with the extension .py. Okay, so you have created a file called area rectangle, then that particular code is for calculating the area. Then select the directory. In step 2 you have to select the directory where you want to save the module. Usually we are saving the module in the same directory where Python is installed. Okay, where our Python program is installed, we are saving there. Okay, we are saving the module usually in the Python in relevant directory itself. Okay, so then in the step 3 you have to save the module with the extension .py. So when you are writing a program in Python, it will be saved with the extension .py by default. Okay, once you are writing this particular program in any other text editor like Notepad or WordPad, etc. Okay, so when you are learning Python, before starting in the first session itself, we have already told that we can create Python program using any text editor, right? Notepad or WordPad can be used to write the Python code. Okay, then you have to save with the .py extension, then only the Python idle can run the program. Okay, so we have to save the module with the extension .py. So in this way we have created our module. Okay, then we have to use our module in the program, that we will see in the next section.